Wylder, a lone warrior, journeyed from a distant land, crossing the treacherous sea of fog to arrive in Limveld. This was the beginning of a somber quest. The life of a Nightfarer wears down the soul. Memories become hazy, like one long, unending night. Yet, one thing remained crystal clear in Wylder's mind: he had to find the Nightlord. And he had to destroy it. There was no other path. He often repeated these words to himself, his hand tightly gripping a single, precious earring. Its partner was gone, lost to time. Inside the round table hold, in a room barely touched by light, Wylder held this solitary earring up. Light passed through it, casting a strange pattern on the wall. He felt it was a word, maybe even a sentence, but its meaning escaped him. He couldn't remember. He wondered where he had lost the other earring. If he only had its twin, the message might become clear. Sleep often brought dreams of his home, Windwale Knoll. He saw two horses, healthy twins, a rare sight, galloping freely. These horses were special to him, and to someone else, someone whose face he could not recall. In his dream, he saw this person, her hair flowing in the wind, the distinct earring on her left ear. Just as he tried to see her, a voice would pull him back. "My lord Wylder, how are you today?" The voice belonged to the iron menial, a servant in the hold. It was usually a signal for another task, another duty. Again, Wylder clutched the earring as he drifted into sleep. The dream returned: Windwale Knoll at sunset, a strong wind howling, a sign of the harsh winter to come. He knew that by the first frost, his sister would be far on her own journey. In the dream, Wylder was silent. His sister, whose name he couldn't remember, flashed her usual smile and flicked her earring. Her parting words, however, were always clear in his memory: "Goodbye for now, dear brother. Once we're done, we'll meet again." Wylder fought on, day after day, never speaking of his younger sister. He believed the only way forward was to push through the current war. One day, upon returning to the round table hold, he found a note left by the iron menial. The note read, "I've considered what might explain your singular obsession with that earring. Then it came to me. The two of you possess a striking likeness. So much so that I simply cannot deny it. There is something that you must know. Please check the study." Wylder experienced the same terrible dream over and over. A long, oppressive night falls upon Windwale Knoll, driving his clansfolk into madness. After a brutal battle, only a field of gravestones remained. His cousin Farhad, young Shiren, and his own father, the clan's chieftain, all gone. Wylder realized he was the sole survivor. Now, only he could avenge his clan. Only he could end the endless night. But even if he succeeded, a grim thought echoed his sister's words, twisted by tragedy: "Once we're done, it will be goodbye." Even if the night was vanquished, the twin horses would never run side by side again. One night, holding his great sword, Wylder drifted into sleep. He heard the faint rustle of cloth, then a soft clink, as if something was placed on the table beside him. Wylder awoke and slowly sat up. A silver tear he held throbbed gently in his grasp. Next to his belongings, he discovered a familiar brooch. In his tribe, when one warrior gave such a gift to another, it was a solemn promise, to always fight alongside each other, no matter how far apart they were, separated by land or sea. He wondered if his young sister remembered such old customs. Wylder pinned the brooch to his coat, following their tradition, and gently placed his hand upon it. Her words came back to him, changed but understood. "Once we're done, it'll be goodbye." He knew the twin horses would never run free together as they once did. But perhaps, just perhaps, one could still gallop onward, carrying the memory of the other. His lonely journey to end the night continued, now bearing a new symbol of a bond that transcended even memory and loss. Wylder's path is one of sorrow and determination, driven by fragmented memories and an unbreakable, though heartbreaking, promise.